students, I'm Coach Grates, online to relearn. Tonight's topic, consonant Z. Consonant Z. Consonant Z. The consonant Z is voiced and occur in middle or at the end of words in English. The consonant Z is voiced and occurs in the middle or at the end of words in English, especially in words from French. It is similar to the sound found in the word vision. 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 I want you to repeat after me. Vision. 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 It's produced by directing air through a narrow gap between the tongue and the roof of the mouth, causing a soft friction. This sound is quite rare in English. Z. Consonant Z. Z. Few words with their Z sounds. Tonight, we're going to be practicing 20 words with their Z sound. Conclusion. Conclusion. You don't say conclusion, you say conclusion. 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 Whenever your people say conclusion, you tell them no, the right pronunciation is conclusion. Conclusion. The end or finish of an event or process. Conclusion. Conclusion. The experiment conclusion was reached after thorough analysis. Conclusion. 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 Don't forget tonight's topic is consonant Z. Z. Consonant Z. Conclusion. The next word is television. Television. Whenever your people say television, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is television. Television. A device for transmitting visual images and sound. Television. A device for transmitting visual images and sound. Television. I watched a documentary on television last night. Television. 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 The next word is precision. 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 Now let's spell precision. 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 The quality of being exact and accurate. The quality of being exact and accurate. The surgeon precision ensured the success of the operation. Precision. Precision. The surgeon precision ensured the success of the operation. Precision. The next word is explosion. 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 You don't say explosion, you say explosion. explosion, a violent expansion or bursting, a violent expansion or bursting, explosion, explosion. The explosion caused significant damage to the nearby buildings. The explosion caused significant damage to the nearby building. Explosion, explosion. I remain coach great and learn to relearn. The next word is exclusion, exclusion. You don't say inclusion. The right pronunciation is inclusion, inclusion, inclusion. Whenever your people say inclusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is inclusion, inclusion. The art of including someone or something. Inclusion, inclusion. Whenever your people say inclusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is inclusion, inclusion. You don't say inclusion, you say inclusion, inclusion, inclusion. The policy emphasizes inclusion in all areas of the company. Inclusion, inclusion. You don't say inclusion, you say inclusion, inclusion, inclusion. Backdrop, you need to learn to pronounce those words correctly. If you're not saying it correctly, learn to pronounce those words correctly. Inclusion, inclusion. I'm here because I want you to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, I know you're not pronouncing it correctly, so try to practice pronouncing the words correctly. So the right pronunciation is inclusion. Good. Backdrop, good of you. Inclusion. You don't say inclusion, you say inclusion. The next word is invasion. Invasion. You don't say invasion, you say invasion. 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 Whenever your people say invasion, you tell them now the right pronunciation is invasion. 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 An unwelcome intrusion into another domain. An unwelcome intrusion into another domain. The country was prepared to defend itself against the invasion. Invasion. The next word is collision. 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 You don't say collision, you say collision. An instance of one object eating another. An instance of one object eating another. Collision. 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 An instance of one object eating another. The cars were severely damaged in the collision. So you don't say collision, you say collision. Collision. The next word is illusion. 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 You don't say illusion, you say illusion. A deceptive appearance or impression. A deceptive appearance or impression. A deceptive appearance or impression. You don't say illusion, you say illusion. Illusion. Whenever your people say illusion, you tell them now the right pronunciation is illusion. A deceptive appearance or impression. A deceptive appearance or impression. Illusion. Whenever your people say illusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is illusion. 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 The magician's act was full of fascinating illusions. The magician's act was full of fascinating illusions. The next word is decision. 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 Whenever your people say decision, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is decision. Decision. A conclusion or resolution reached after consideration. A conclusion or resolution reached after consideration. The committee made an unanimous decision to approve the project. The committee made an unanimous decision to approve the project. The next word is confusion. Confusion. You don't say confusion. You have most people say confusion. Now the right pronunciation is confusion. Confusion. I'm Coach Great and learn to relearn. Confusion. Confusion. Whenever your people say confusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is confusion. A state of being unclear or uncertain. A state of being unclear or uncertain. Confusion. Whenever your people say confusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is confusion. 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 A state of being unclear or uncertain. A state of being unclear or uncertain. Confusion. You don't say confusion, you say confusion. 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 You don't say confusion, you say confusion. Confusion. A state of being unclear or uncertain. The new instructions caused a lot of confusion among the staff. Confusion. Confusion. The next word is occasion. Occasion. You don't say occasion, the right pronunciation is occasion. Occasion. A particular event or the time at which it happens. A particular event or the time at which it happened. Occasion. You don't say occasion, you say occasion. Occasion. You don't say occasion, you say occasion. I remain Coach Great and learn to relearn. Occasion. You may most people say occasion. Now the right pronunciation is occasion. 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 The party was a special occasion to celebrate their anniversary. Naphalim, you're welcome. Naphalim, you're welcome. Oh. We move on. The next word is occasion. 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 The party was a special occasion to celebrate their anniversary. Occasion. The next word is diffusion. Diffusion. You don't say diffusion. The right pronunciation is diffusion. Diffusion. You hear most people say diffusion. No. The right pronunciation is diffusion. 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 Oh, Nephilim, Nigeria, Nigeria. You're welcome. Kudos to you, Nephilim, Nigeria. Diffusion. Whenever your people say diffusion, you tell them now the right pronunciation is diffusion, not diffusion. The right pronunciation is diffusion. Diffusion. The spreading of something more widely. Diffusion. Diffusion. You don't say diffusion, you say diffusion. Diffusion. The spreading of something more widely. Diffusion. Diffusion. The diffusion of technology has transformed modern communication. The diffusion of technology has transformed modern communication. Diffusion. 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 Whenever your people say diffusion, you tell them now the right pronunciation is diffusion. 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 The next word is persuasion. Persuasion. Not persuasion. No, the right pronunciation is persuasion. Persuasion. The act of convincing someone to believe or do something. The act of convincing someone to believe or do something. Persuasion. 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 You don't say persuasion, you say persuasion. The act of convincing someone to believe or do something. Our persuasion skills convinced them to change their minds. The you don't say you say Our persuasion skills convince them to change their minds. Persuasion. Persuasion. Whenever your people say persuasion, you tell them no, the right pronunciation is persuasion. Persuasion. The next word is profusion. 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 An abundance or large quantity of something. An abundance or large quantity of something. Profusion. 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 Whenever your people say provision, you tell them now the right pronunciation is profusion. The garden was filled with profusion of colorful flowers. Profusion. Profusion. You don't say profusion or profusion, you say profusion. Profusion. An abundance or large quantity of something. Profusion. The next word is intrusion. Intrusion. Whenever your people say intrusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is intrusion. 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 You don't say intrusion, you say intrusion. Intrusion. The action of entering without permission. The action of entering without permission. The alarm system prevented any further intrusion into the building. The alarm system prevented any further intrusion into the building. Intrusion. 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 The next word is erosion. Erosion. Whenever your people say erosion or probably erosion, you tell them now the right pronunciation is erosion. Erosion. The process by which something is worn away. Erosion. You don't say erosion, you say erosion. The coastline is slowly changing due to erosion by the sea. Erosion. You don't say erosion, you say erosion. 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 You don't say erosion, you say erosion. Erosion. The next word is division. Division. Yeah, most people say division. No, it's division. You even most people say division of labor. No, not division. The right pronunciation is division. Division. Yeah, people say division. No, it's division. Division, the action of separating something into parts. The action of separating something into parts. The division of responsibilities help the team work efficiently. 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 Division of responsibility help the team work efficiently. Division. You don't say division, you say division. 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 The next word is seclusion. 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 Whenever your people say seclusion, you tell them now the right pronunciation is seclusion. 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 The state of being private and away from other people. The state of being private and away from other people. Seclusion. Seclusion. Whenever your people say seclusion, you tell them no. The right pronunciation is seclusion. Seclusion. I remain Coach Great. You can contact me on 08164306318. We are in for private class, online class with just few dollars. I'm going to connect with you for a personal class via online or physical class. I remain Coach Great. On any educational advices or probably trainings, we are into that. I remain Coach Great. My digit +231 +234 8164306318. I remain Coach Great. Let's move on. The next word is derision. Derision. You don't say derision, the right pronunciation, or derision. The right pronunciation is derision. Yeah, most people say derision now. No. The right pronunciation is derision. Contempt, chills, ridicule, or mockery. Contempt, chills, ridicule, or mockery. His suggestions were met with derision by his peers. Derision. 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 His suggestions were met with derision by his peers. Derision. Finally, for tonight, we have revision. Revision. Yeah, most people say revision. No, it's revision. 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 Whenever your people say revision, you tell them now the right pronunciation is revision. Revision. Whenever your people say revision, you tell them now the right pronunciation is revision. The process of altering or improving something. The process of altering or improving something. The manuscripts went through several revisions before publication. The manuscript went through several revisions before publication. I remain Coach Great. I love you all. God bless you. Always speak right anytime, any day. You can contact me on +234 8164306318. Also, we can travel to, you can invite me to any of your any of your country for a physical class, a physical lecture, I remain Coach Great for any educational lecture or advice. Bye for now. Bye.